Welcome to WholesaleItalianFood.com. My name is Thomas DeLuca, and today we're going to be making chicken breast stuffed with buffalo mozzarella, sun-dried tomatoes, and fresh basil. We're going to do that over top of some baby spinach sauteed in garlic and oil. For our chicken breast recipe here, I've got some thick, boneless, skinless chicken breast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by trimming all the fat off of them. Just want to kind of go around the edges, get all that excess fat off. We don't want to mess with that. Now I'm going to go in here, get a small kind of a paring knife or a steak knife or whatever you have. Now when you lay the chicken breast down in front of you, you want to go to the inside of it, the side that you cut most of that fat off of. I'll just cut a pocket. You want to make the hole, the entry hole, as small as possible, and then just move the knife back and forth to make a pocket inside. That way your stuffing doesn't leak out. You want the hole to go to be pretty much the entire inside of the chicken breast. Alright, we'll get this out of the way here. Now I'm going to put my stuffing together. Let me grab a little bowl. A little knife here. We're going to start out with the Lupara buffalo mozzarella again. These slices don't have to be perfect because what we're going to do is we're going to chop it up kind of cubes, kind of like a little diced action going on there. About like that. Maybe little 1/4 inch cubes. And you know, for most meals, these 8-ounce size balls of the mozzarella are about perfect. To this, I've got some sun-dried tomatoes that I'm going to add. Some julienned sun-dried tomatoes. If you want to kind of pull them apart a little bit more, you can. But I usually get them julienned, and julienned they shall stay. We'll separate that a little bit. Get that in there. The juice is always nice as well. You know, and these are going to add a very nice, kind of sweet, tart, smoky kind of flavor. Next, I'm going to get a little bit of basil over here. Get a rough chop on this. Alright. And in the mix it goes. We're going to add our Geneseo olive oil again. In there, not a whole lot, maybe 2 tablespoons at the most. Get that all mixed up here together. All right. That's about it. Grab the first one here. And you know what? We're going to do it by hand. It's much easier this way. Everything goes right in the pocket there. A little bit more. Now you want to stuff it to where you fill the entire cavity that you've made, but at the same time you don't want to overdo it to where it's bulging. It's going to make it harder to cook nice and even throughout. There we go, that's about perfect. We're going to take the chicken and put it in a little bit of an egg wash here. Now to this, my eggs, I'm going to come over and it's just a little bit of water. Actually, I'm not really sure why I do that, but my grandmother always did it, my mother always did it, my dad does it, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm going to do it. Family traditions, right? Alright, that's looking good. Into the pan goes the olive oil. We want to get a little bit more than enough to cover the bottom of the pan here. We're just going to put a quick flash fry on these chicken breasts before we throw them in the oven. You want to do that over about medium-high heat. I'm going to close up these holes here. We don't want anything leaking out while we're cooking them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of toothpicks through each one. You really only need about half a toothpick. You don't want it sticking out too far. Please don't forget to take them out though before you serve it. And the last one there. Alright, perfect. Just like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take it, each one, kind of roll it in the egg real quick. And then into the breadcrumbs. Just coat it nice. And then in goes the chicken. Put those down. We just want to get a little bit of color on them. We don't really need to cook them all the way through. That's what the oven's going to be for. This is going to put a nice color on the outside of them, and at the same time it's going to sear them real nice. Keep all that flavor and all the juice and all that other goodness inside. So we really only need to be maybe about 2 minutes on each side. And then from here they're going to go in the oven for about 35-40 minutes, and that's going to be on 375. While that's working, I'll put just a little bit of olive oil down in the pan. There we are, give them about another minute and a half, 2 minutes. Now keep in mind this side is, we put them bottom down, so the side that's down now is going to be the top when it's served, obviously. So we're going to make sure that that's the side that we want to be extra pretty, have a beautiful golden color on it. Make it nice. Oh, perfect. Alright. So now we're going to take them out of here, flip them back over, and into the baking pan they go. Alright. And into the oven they go. Perfect, right there. We'll do them, like I said, right around 375. Should be about 30 minutes. Alright, these have been in for about 30 minutes now. So we'll go ahead and pull them out. They should be good. Oh, look at that. And now we're just going to leave them here to rest for just a couple of minutes. And then we'll cut them up. They'll be ready to rock and roll. To finish off our stuffed chicken breast, I'm going to do some sauteed spinach and a little bit of garlic and some of the Geneseo extra virgin olive oil. So let's get that heating real quick. You don't need a whole lot. This is going to go really fast though. Alright, so now we're going to hit it with our garlic. Let that get a little bit of little golden color on it. Should only take about a couple of seconds here. Grab my plate, my spatula, and now watch this. It's just going to be a second. You throw your spinach down there. Keep it moving constantly. You don't want it to burn. And that's about it. Now follow me over here. We're going to put it right down on our plate. Just like that. Beautiful. Over here, grab one of my chicken breasts. This one looks nice. They're all beautiful. Right over the top it goes. Put a little bit of that spinach on there.